Dustin Poirier got roasted last night at Lafayette Comedy Roast Battle.
Dustin, hold on, Dustin. I don't want to fight you. Actually, I ain't scared of you, bro. I know how to take you down, bro. All I gotta do is get behind the title. You'll never reach me.
At UFC Vegas 103, Manel Kape defeated Azu Almabayev via third-round TKO, ending Almabayev's remarkable 17-fight winning streak. Following the victory, Kape expressed his belief that this performance has solidified his position as the next contender for the UFC flyweight title.
I just see myself in another level. I'm in a good timing right now in my career, and I knew he's not gonna be able to stop me, and I'll be too much for him. This guy come with 70 win streaks. All fights in UFC was dominate. He didn't lose any round. I don't just say that I'm the biggest. Everybody saw this. Everybody feel the difference of levels of the fights, the confidence. You know, even Moreno win against Usyk. They're not that type of the fighter that fans want to see right now. You know, Brandon Royval just beat Moreno, and Brandon Royval for myself, in my opinion, is not that good. They make a boring fight. So the fans want to see excitement fights, want to see some show. They want to see someone that can put this division on top of the TV, that everyone really want to watch, you know, stays at home and be excited, talk about this fight, and this guy is me.
When you look at the title shot and getting that fight, what's the realistic timeline for you of getting that fight?
Right now I have the Ramadan, so I'm gonna take the time off. This is very important in my religion. So, and then after we can talk about fights.
During last night's bout between Manel Kape and Azu Almabayev, many fans highlighted a controversial moment where Kape appeared to land a double eye poke. Henry Cejudo, who recently lost to Song Yadong via technical decision following an eye poke incident, shared his reaction to the situation. He wrote, "Eye pokes are the greatest threat to the growth of this sport. Unbiased." This user replied to Henry saying, "Do you really think momentum was in your favor moving forward without the poke?" Henry responded saying, "Yes, I really do, William." Mokaev went off on Manel Kape today. Mokaev, who defeated Kape by unanimous decision in July prior to his release from the UFC, posted a clip from Kape's recent sit-down with Demetrius Johnson.
I just felt that he's a dirty person. You know, he's a dirty person, he's a fake person.
On X, Muhammad wrote, "Dirty fighter, popped on steroids, eye poked and didn't even stop. When I eye poked you, I stopped and let you recover. I apologized for whatever happened between us, and I thought it ended, but you still talking about me in every interview, because live in your head. I beat you not even in my prime, and pull your pants down in front of the whole world, and you will be my son for the rest of your life." Sean Strickland was hanging out with Vanilla Ice last night.
Oh, the legend himself, this bad mother. Let's get it done. Out here in Supercross, bro. Let's get it.
Robert Whittaker thinks the trash talk between Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira is hilarious. On the most recent episode of the MMRcade podcast, Whittaker broke down the matchup and shared his perspective on Ankalaev's game plan. Despite Ankalaev insisting he'll stand and strike with Pereira, Whittaker said if he were coaching Ankalaev, he'd be urging him to shoot for Pereira's legs right away.
You know, first and foremost, I love how Ankalaev is just like setting death threats, dude. What is it? I love it because it's not corny, it's not big. He's just like full locked in, brother. I'm coming to kill you. Like that's it. Whenever I bet against Colby Covington, I expect him, like on paper, I want him to run in there, shoot 5 times a minute for the next 20 minutes until his opponent gasses, and Colby just bashes him. But then his fight against Leon, you're like, where'd he go? What happened to Colby? Like, you know what I mean? This happens time and time again. Yeah. And I want to see, like, if I'm coaching Ankalaev, I'm like, I want him dropping to both knees and shooting from across the cage.
100%.
Like, you know, I want him like army crawling to Pereira's ankles. That's
or at least set up the threat of the takedown. Yeah. So
we're blanking him 25 minutes. Yeah, that's like we need to slow him down, or we need to get him into a position where he's uncomfortable. We need to start like making threat levels elsewhere, because You see every stand-up fight Pereira is in, every single one of them. Even when he's hurt, even when he's getting hit, like when he was with Roundtree.
Yep.
He's just comfortable there.
Mm-hmm.
He'll stay there. He'll be there till the crowds leave. Like, he's so comfortable and confident in that position, in that dynamic of fighting, that it's silly to fight him there.
Yeah.
The UFC posted footage of Magomed Ankalaev preparing to fight Alex Pereira. The two are set to fight next weekend at UFC 313.
No shaman. Вот молодец, вот, через голову начинай. Вот отлично, еще. Последний удар себя бьет. Сколько осталось? О, еще. Концов. Забирай. Вот через сколько стройка зайти. Последний, много бей. Постоянно бей. Бей. Молодец. Отлично.
Michael Bisping and Darren Till discuss the harsh reality of MMA and its promoters. The pair highlight how in the fight game, promoters value fighters when they're winning, but eventually every fighter becomes quote-unquote used goods. They emphasize that in the unforgiving world of MMA, the sport will chew you up and spit you out once your time at the top is over.
But like, at the end of the day, we're all just selfish in this game. It's like, I think ultimately, you know, Michael, after fighting, what you've done is clever, and I'm trying to do is, you've got to look past it, because this game will chew you up and eat out. These promoters, these people, they really don't care about you. The coaches, none of them care about you. They care about the kids.
It's not even about promoters. It's just the sport. It's fighting. That's what it is. Yeah. You come along, you do well. You can dominate, you can be a champion, you can be whatever the you want. Eventually, you're going to be damaged or used goods and just kicked out the other side. And it doesn't matter if the promoters, the bloody, the Pope, the nicest guy on the planet, the Mother Teresa or Saint whatever. It doesn't matter. The sport is still going to chew you up and spit you out and not give a about it.
Even now, people come and say, "Oh, I love you before." I'm like, do these people still remember me from this? How? Because I don't care. I don't care. I really just don't care. I wear a cap so people don't recognise me. I'm just someone asked about being known, whatever. But like, this sport, mate, and you get in and get out. If you make a few friends that are there for you, then sound. But if they're not there for you, don't get so hung up on it. Like, oh, I thought he was my friend. No, mate, he wanted a few quid out of you. Like, are you stupid? Are you thick? You know what I mean? I've learned that.
Chael Sonnen believes Paddy Pimblett finds himself in an awkward position ahead of his UFC 314 bout against Michael Chandler. Sonnen recalled an interaction between the two when Paddy first signed with the UFC, noting that Paddy was a big fan of Chandler and excited to meet him. At the time, Chandler was asked if he would ever consider fighting Paddy, to which he responded no way, predicting he would be retired by the time Paddy broke into the top 5.
Right, no, it's a very weird thing, and it does put you in a tough spot. You know, there's a fight that just got announced, and I happen to see these guys meet. Somebody had a camera going, and I happen to watch it, but it's Michael Chandler versus Paddy the Batty.
Oh, yeah,
and,
that announcement.
Yeah, and Paddy was so excited to meet him. Chandler had been around, and he'd already had his wars with Eddie, and he signed to the UFC. He's making a bunch of money, and Paddy was brand new. He was just coming over here, and people didn't know if they should take him serious, or he was just the guy with the funny haircut, and anyway, they meet, and you could see the genuine excitement that Paddy had. And so Paddy walks away, and they keep filming on Michael Chandler. And they said to him, they go, what would happen if you guys end up matching up? And Chandler goes, it would never happen. I'm so close to the end. He's brand new. By the time he works his way into the top 5, I'll be long gone. And Chandler was earmarked to have the big payday with Conor McGregor, where he was only going to have to do this 1 or 2 more times.
Right.
But now here we are, and they signed that fight.
Crazy.
And that's awkward. That's an awkward spot for Paddy to be in. He's going to have to overcome that.
Belal Muhammad is slated to defend his welterweight title against Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 315 on May 10th. Belal says that if he beats JDM, he wants to rebook a fight with Shavkat Rakhmonov and take his undefeated record. Speaking to MMA Junkie, Belal said, I feel like he deserves it. He earned it with the Ian Gary fight. It's so easy to get injured in this sport. The training is the hardest part of the sport. We just saw it recently with Dan Hooker and with Arman Sarukian. It sucks, and like I said, me building my legacy, I want to take these guys' O's. The next younger generation, that's the JDMs, that's the Shavkats. Unless there's a big fight with Joaquin Buckley, or if he goes out there and gets a big win over somebody, I think he could earn it. But right now, I'm looking at him and then I'm looking at Shavkat. Alex Pereira sent a message to Magomed Ankalaev yesterday ahead of their fight this upcoming weekend at UFC 313. Poatan posted this on X. He wrote, "Ready to kill." Magomed fired back at Alex. He wrote, "Training camp's finish. I'm ready for war Saturday night. I will change this guy's face. UFC 313, I'm looking for a finish from the first minute." He followed up with, "Shama is a dead man walking. I'm going to drown this man." Alex Pereira also posted footage of him and his team on a private jet on their way to Vegas for UFC 313.
Ontem, Júlio Marrone tava lá em New Jersey, velho. Porra, agora não, porra. Pô, queria ter ido lá, velho.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from All Day Dom. It's in reference to Merab Dvalishvili auditioning for a music video. It says, "Merab is just living the life carefree. Bless the man." The second one's from Stay Mad Please. It's in reference to Alex Pereira saying he no longer wants to train with John Jones. It says, "Alex caught on. Didn't fall for the trap. John training to gather that information." And the final one's from Andrew. It says, "Anybody else starting to fast forward anytime Belal, Kamaru, or Cejudo start talking? We know it's going to last about 5 minutes and leave more annoyed than before they started talking." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.